Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today brings us hashtag Makers Creative Collab. Hashtag What's in a Love Song? Y'all know what's in a love song? Absolutely everything pert near. So I did a flip journal of sorts, okay? I had real chipboard, y'all. And I used Tyvek to adhere my pieces together so that I would have, gaps in there. Then I proceeded to put on scrapbook paper that I trimmed down to the correct panel size. Oh, and I painted the Tyvek and all the little cracks and everything black with acrylic craft paint, just in case anything peeked through. And I die cut some cardstock hearts, and I pretty much doubled the cardstock, glued one piece to another. This particular one, I drew a jiggy jaggy line on the back, poked some holes, and then we're sewing it together because love always has broken hearts. Always, y'all. It's all kinds of loves. It's messy, it's forever, it's quick, it's ending, and when all those thoughts entered my head, I started thinking, because I'm a poet. So we have a poem, but we'll get into that later. So I used crochet cotton thread. Oh, and speaking of, there's a list of ingredients in the description box below. Okay, just in case you're curious as to what all I actually used. So I used a lot of the coral. I think it's kind of a coral orangey color. It just was just serendipitous that it all worked. But I wanted my main focal image on the inside to be a purple heart. Why purple? Because it's one of my favoriteest colors. That's why. And we're doing some magical heat embossing because it's magical. And what's love without magic sprinkled in it? So any hoobles, we're going to do that. So we're going to have some heat gun in a minute. There are links in the description box below the video. The end screen, which is the last screen of the video, okay, there will be a link to the actual next person in the hop, okay, so you can click that link, or you can click in the box below, or you can follow the hashtag Makers Creative Collab. What's in a love song? Heat gun, y'all. Magic. And I was going to leave the back blank because I'm going to adhere a poem to it. But I decided, no, we might as well just emboss on that and put a little interest in there because, all parts of a heart have interest, right? Okay. So we're doing that. And, love is messy, and it's not messy, and it's kind, and it's not kind. It is just so, and there's different kinds of love. You have family love, lover love, and just, love of things and love of art, and just, it's a huge love songs, huge world out there. So here's the poem. Did y'all hear that little whistle? That was funny. Anyway, I turned it into a pocket because, what's a little journal with me that doesn't have a pocket? And I'm calling it a flip because it's a journal that flips out and opens. You will see very momentarily. And I have all these punches, and I have a couple little dies that make, I did a selfie of my hands because, I printed them out in cardstock. Here comes the little flip flop, y'all. I cut them out in cardstock and, layered it up together. And I'm really happy with this little project. I did a little twisty tie. I don't know what kind of closure that is. Anyway, it just wraps around there. And see, this one's an open heart. See the little opening? I had a little piece left over on my desk from the bookmark, alcohol bookmark. Anywho, I've left it blank. I may put pictures in there eventually. Maybe we'll put some diamonds because I didn't put any diamonds. I don't know what was up with that. See, there's my hands. And here's our little, this is the actual focal point, and our little point flips out. Okay. It looks long, but it's not that long. It'll be really quick. Pretty sure about that. And it just folds up. Remember, there's a secret pocket back there too. And it just tucks in there, and that flips up, and that flips down with our little mended heart and our little open heart and a little wraparound doolally with some beads on it. And this was fun. It was a fairly long little project there. Ta-da! Photo montage. You ready? I'm going to read it because I don't memorize it. In essence, soft, fuzzy whispers of everlasting, drips of honey falling in occasional streams of tears, hidden stories with found endings, flowers in bud, in bloom, wilting of loneliness, hearts open, mended, and broken. Love is found and given. Love is worshipped from afar. It is crushed, and surely the best slipped away. It is by definition where all is lost, all is found. Pending the state of heart one is in, sometimes it's easy to fall into. Sometimes it's hard to keep. In essence, it feels totally and then leaves us breathless. We appreciate each and every one of you. Kind comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.